Look, it was bad enough that he nut in my coffee. Why did he finger me for half an hour straight? Hi there. Before we get started, there are a couple of quick questions to get out of the way. It won't take long, promise. Firstly, let's get the basics down. Lion. That's a cute name. They, them. Sure thing. Okay, sounds good so far. How would you describe your chest area? What? Why I have a chest? Do I have boobs? Do I have boobs? I want boobs, but I don't. Got it. What sort of genitals do you... Wait. It's gonna be one of those kinds of games, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not gonna be specific, nah. I ain't got nothing down there. Alright, sounds good. Looks like we're all ready to roll. Just to be sure, your line, you prefer they, them pronouns, and you have a chest and unspecified genitals. This could be changed later without restarting the game completely. I know, that's right. You don't know what's down there. You don't know what's down there. It could be anything. It could be anything. It could be your dad. It could be anyone. Yeah, if you're wondering, like where your dad's gone, like, after all these years, like, yeah, he's down there. He's in my pants right now. Don't ask why he's there. Sounds good. Okay, that's everything. In that case, good luck, have fun. 1988? I'm pretty sure they meant that it's an unspecified year, but I like to think it's 1988. Man, are you exhausted? Work has been way too much lately. You're not even sure how you've been handling it. Or if you've been handling it. Your new boss hasn't been shy in letting you know that he doesn't have any more faith in you than you have. Not shy at all. Yeah, you're probably going to need to start looking for somewhere else pretty soon, with the way things are going. Great. You just barely broke your 15-month streak of being employed, and you're already somehow screwing up so badly that you're probably gonna ruin it. Not like you haven't been a working adult for the best part of a decade already by now. Whatever. At least it's Friday night. No need to think about this bullshit job and that bullshit job for a whole 2 days. I mean, the bullshit boss! It's gonna be okay. You smile. After all, you have some big plans for tonight. Big plans involving nothing but the half-empty fifth of cheap vodka presently cooling in your freezer, a bunch of freshly torrented obscure foreign splatter movies, and the company of your own good self. Just how a Friday night should be. Maybe you'll even splurge on some takeout. You're not usually a big eater, but there's no hangover cure like some cold pizza. Yeah, that sounds incredible. Pizza just tastes so much better straight from the fridge at 7 a.m. You can't wait. This bus is so packed! You don't even bother looking up when a huge body fills far more than its share of the seat beside you. Also, like, I do want to, like, change, like, the text speed if it's possible, because it's so slow. It's so freaking slow. A wide, hard shoulder slots into the empty space in the air above your own, filling gaps in the air anywhere he can and nestling the two of you uncomfortably close together. Long legs bunch up awkwardly in the pit below the seat, sprawling out into the aisle on accident. You'd only succeed in getting more squashed up against the hard plastic seating if you bother trying to create any distance between the two of you, so you don't bother. Whatever. Not like he can help it. There are things worth getting mad about in this world, and picking a fight on the bus with a guy that feels like he could crush you like a bug as soon as blinking is probably not one of them. It's not his fault. Well, not really. A prick of pain in your thigh makes you jolt. The fuck? Must have caught himself on your trousers somehow as he sat down. Well, now we know who else is in my pants. It's him. That sure managed to hurt. Sorry. A low voice apologizes for the violation, as if he read your mind. Oh, poor guy. Probably used to getting dirty looks on account of the personal space he can't help but encroach into. These buses were not made for a man this size. No worries, man. You sound as exhausted as you feel. Clearly he gets the message. You're not in the mood to be a chatty bus buddy today. At least the big arm that's now squashed up awkwardly next to you is nice and warm. His hoodie is soft and worn, but you can feel that the muscle underneath is solid and hard, like me. He feels masculine and firm against you, comfortably buffed by the soft fabric. It's not bad. You smile to yourself a little guiltily for objectifying this total stranger like this. It's not like letting yourself enjoy the occasional dose of human bodily contact. It's that terrible. Is it? No, it's not weird at all. It's not like he'll ever find out and fuck it, you've had a long week. You deserve to daydream about having a real-life boyfriend for a change. You allow yourself to relax, trapped snugly between the wall of the bus and your seatmate's comforting bulk, daydreaming about the arm belonging to your favorite cute movie killers as you drift off. The gentle swaying of the bus and the droning soundtrack of the engine don't take long before they lull you into a dreamless sleep. Where am I? Oi! You kids deaf as well, stupid? Last stop! You lovebirds better be planning on getting off the bus, or you better be buying return tickets. Come on, move it! Ah! Oh my god, what the fuck? Sorry, boss. We'll be going right away. The same stranger's voice from earlier attempts to placate the exasperated driver, calm and a little sheepish. Bus driver. Angry. Last stop. Fuck! Your eyes spring open at once when you groggily manage to actually register what it is you're hearing. What time is it? Where are we? How could you have been so stupid? Last stop already! We're at Barham, love. And it's 9:39 to be exact. That's no good for you? Ah, fuck! Barham! The last stop on the entire bus route and just a 2-hour journey from your actual destination! That Barham! Seriously? You've got to be fucking with me. You groan aloud at your own stupidity. You can't believe it. And to make it all worse, you're so warm and comfortable that you can barely resist drifting off again. Warm, soft, and... Wait. Hard? I mean, what? You had been so shocked by the driver's devastating revelation that you haven't had time to register the fact that you're presently curled up against a broad, warm chest. That same heavy arm from earlier now draped possessively around your shoulders and largely responsible for the intense sensation of warmth and comfort that you're feeling. Fuck, shit, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Shit, sleeping. You babble incoherently, wiggling around and flailing in your extreme embarrassment, too shell-shocked to even be capable of a proper apology. The stranger doesn't lift his arm. Sleeping on him? Not only sleeping, but full-blown cuddling the guy? You're about 5 minutes away from being curled up on his lap. Damn stupid kids. I don't get paid enough to deal with this. You feel the engine of the bus stutter to life, the driver obviously having had more than enough of your bullshit to know what's good for his schedule. I'm so sorry. I swear, I didn't know. This guy looks like he is barely able to hold back his laughter. Can we get out the bus now? Bro is about to leave. God knows where. It's an affectionate kind of amusement, though. You think? You're floundering. Understandably so. How are you supposed to apologize for this? The two of you are the only ones left on the bus, discounting the now irate driver. How long were you even out? It must have been hours. It's alright. You smell nice, so... Sorry! Oh my god! I'm sorry, I stink! Your cheeks burn. He doesn't seem angry, at least. The man's voice is low and calm, soft, with the barest hint of a West Country lilt. It's comforting. Suits him. You grit your teeth and go to look up at him, figuring that you'd at least give the person you're apparently been using as a body pillow for hours a proper apology. You're not given a shot at the respectful eye contact you were hoping to achieve, though. The man's dark green hoodie is drawn up far over his eyes, shading most of his face from the strip lighting of the barely lit night bus. You can barely make out what looks like strands of wavy black hair under the jacket's hood and the edge of a chiseled jaw catching the light on its stubble. One of his canine teeth is capped with a gold crown that glitters dangerously, but the rest of his smile is sharp and healthy. What you can make out of his skin has a cool olive tan color, the firm musculature of his neck as apparent as you could have expected from the sheer width of his huge body. A single gold chain hangs close to his Adam's apple, sparkling in the dim light. The most noticeable part of his outfit are the shiny leather gloves encasing each of his large hands, strangely formal in comparison to the rest of his casual outfit. Perhaps a slightly odd choice for attire for indoors, but not unusual at this time of year. He notices your change in posture, but doesn't adjust the hood of his jacket. Is he shy? Or something worse? A slow smile spreads across the part of his handsome face that you can make out. It's Eddie, by the way. You kept, calling me Michael, so... Michael?! Oh, this can't be happening. You've never been so ashamed in your adult life! I guess Michael is, probably your boyfriend, huh? Probably coming to pick you up then? No! I don't, have a boyfriend. You're not sure why you're suddenly so eager to tell a stranger this. I must have been dreaming about some character from a movie, specifically, I don't know, like a Halloween movie or something, some character that apparently only shows up around that time of year or something. Cuddling a complete stranger while you fantasize about him being a fictional crush. Michael Myers? This is a new low, even for you. Your face is lit up white hot with shame and pure humiliation. Somehow you managed to hold it together enough not to start crying. No. Good. His expression is unreadable in the little you can see of his face. Also, the text read that, he has a low, Western sort of voice, but, the voice acting is, very... It reads younger than that, probably in his 20s or something. 30s. Good? But wait, did I read the last word? His expression is unreadable in the little you can see of his face. Good. Okay. Because he'd probably be worried about you. It's good you weren't planning on meeting him, your boyfriend. I guess so, yeah. His expression shifts to a face that you now identify as one of slight panic. Not like in a creepy way. How are you smoking in the bus? I mean, not that I'm saying that nobody would notice if anything happened to you. No. I got it. Fuck, I'm so bad at this. Guess I better go buy a return fare. I live in Oakburn, so... Seems like the driver got fed up of waiting for the two of you and set off anyway, but... You'll probably get an earful on the way up if you don't at least attempt to pay your way. Right. Oakburn. Me too. You too. Then why didn't you wake me up, you piece of shit? He nods emphatically, not seeming to notice how strange a thing he just said. In Oakburn? Realization seems to dawn on him because he quickly clarifies the obvious. Yeah. But, how should I put this? Well, you looked so peaceful laying there, and... His huge, heavy arm hasn't moved once from its position, draped around your relatively small shoulders. This man willingly rode a bus for 2 extra hours because he didn't want to wake you up? It's actually creepy, but like he's cute, so yeah. That's almost as sweet as it is creepy. Why did that gain more love points with him? Why? He doesn't know what I'm thinking. He was seriously willing to go that far out of his way just so that you'd get a better sleep. Damn. Just think, if you'd only been a rude a-hole and woken me up carelessly, we'd both probably be home by now. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. This is all my fault, isn't it? Nah. You'd only meant to make a stupid joke, but the poor guy's floundering. Throwing him a bone is the least you can do. I'm glad you let me sleep. I'm grateful, honest. I really needed it. Really? You can practically see his ears prick up and his tail start to wag. Now that you think about it, he is pretty cute. Hey, since you're headed in the same direction, when we get back, how about you let me get you a drink to say thank you? For being such a good, body pillow? His face lights up. What you can see of it anyway. You hadn't really meant to be so forward, but the caked puppy look he gave you just back then landed as a one-hit knockout. Lion, by the way. No, really. I'd love to, Lion. It's a pleasure to meet you. Likewise. Man, the driver gives both of you a funny look as you pay for 2 return tickets back towards the city. Alright, 2 for the city. But you best not be trying anything funny on the bus, you hear? I know how you kids get on these dark country roads with no one around, groping and whatnot. You flush, turning your eyes in Eddie's direction and hoping that he didn't hear the old man's sleazy joke. He winks at you, waving down the bus when he catches your eye. He definitely heard. Yeah, of course not! You stammer, and the driver guffaws. The engine splutters to life as you make your way back to where Eddie is sat near the back, shaking the metal floor under your feet and jostling you. Thanks for that. Don't mention it. Yet insisted on paying both return fares, largely on account of your sleepiness being the reason for that purchase. You were surprised when Eddie didn't argue and happily let you pay for him, but not in a bad way. The hard plastic of the bus seat feels cold on your skin when you finally get to seating yourself back down next to him. No! You're startled by the sensation of a now familiar arm wrapping itself tightly around your shoulders, giving you a slight squeeze as you settle in. Hey! The contact surprises you. What? Too good for me now? Don't want to cuddle with me no more? You're gonna make me cry, Lion. You roll your eyes, feeling a wide grin take shape on your face. This is like such creepy behavior. And you blush, despite yourself. It does feel nice. He feels nice. Maybe offering him that drink earlier was a better idea than you realized. But, I can move if you want. He trails off, gesturing with his neck in the opposite direction. Don't! You don't want that. Don't! It feels good. It feels right. He pulls you closer towards him, clumsy, too strong to realize your relative fragility. He's so big and strong. He could snap you like a twig, but he's touching you so softly instead, bearing down on you with that dark, needy stare. He wants you closer. Could be more obvious if he tried. Look up at him like this. He really is handsome. The dim light bounces against his sharp features, prominent bone structure gleaming under the LEDs. It almost seems too lucky that of all the guys you'd end up falling asleep on, it'd be someone this cute. It's gotta be a sign when you think about it. This is the universe rewarding you for doing your best at work lately, right? In that case, it would be a waste not to treat yourself. The hungry glint in those pretty dark eyes is just impossible to resist. He blinks down at you like he's waiting for your permission. It's really cute in a naive sort of way. No? Everything feels like it's moving incredibly slowly as you wrap your arms around his neck and draw your faces close together, your open mouth pressing a soft kiss against his own. Wait, what the fuck? You've never kissed a stranger before. Are we really doing it in a bus? Something about this situation is so thrilling, wrong in a way that feels incredibly right. His lips are warm and rough, the soft wetness of his tongue tracing the fullness of your lower lip as he drives the kiss deeper. You feel him smile against you, and you can't help but smile back. His mouth is soft and wet and warm, so different to the nascent 5 o'clock shadow dusting his jaw that's so harsh and scratchy against your cheek. The contrast drives you insane. You slip your tongue between the rough softness of his lips, warm and wanting more. He feels soft and hot inside. He tastes bitter and sweet, the distinct flavors of tobacco and energy drinks blooming in your mouth at once. There's something else there, though. Something that only his, that sends those first little sparks of longing straight to your core. He notices right away. God. He groans, low and sweet on your tongue. Why did that happen? How? Shit. I can't believe it. You're too fucking much, you know that? You smile up at him, smug and wide. Too much for you? Maybe I just want to repay my savior for keeping me company so nice. You're in full-on flirting mode right now, all the fatigue of the week having now been washed clean away by your own companion. It's not... Really? Oh, you sure? Not enough. Should I be concerned? I should be concerned. His lips part yours again, dark and deep and hungry. Hot, searching tongue slipping between them to caress your own. One huge hand wraps itself around and curls up to stroke your hair, at the same time pulling you impossibly close. It's hard and intense, just the right side of a chokehold, feeling the muscles of his arm flex to draw you in. It's intoxicating. He's intoxicating. If the driver notices the two of you proceeding to do the exact thing he did not ask for, he doesn't make it known. But if it's too much for you... No. Keep going. Pound me right in front of the bus driver. Make him watch. The kiss Eddie pulls you into is dark and ravenous, his lips drawing hard into yours again and again, hungry and waiting, like he's trying to drink you in. He shudders with pleasure every time you run your tongue over his chapped lower lip, soft, almost whimpers, low and sweet from his lips. He's warm and solid against you, and he feels incredible. In the middle of the bus! Oh my god, I'm gonna fuck him in the bus! No! I gotta do it. Oh no! Before you know it, a huge hand sneaks down your shoulder, towards your chest, palming your flesh through the fabric of your work shirt. His rough hand gropes at the smooth muscle of your chest, squeezing it with a clumsy touch and making your heart race. He doesn't know his own strength at all. That or he just can't hold back how much he needs to be touching you right now. Either thought is almost too much to bear. His palm is huge and firm against your soft flesh, pressing into you hard and heavy in a way that makes your breath catch. He's so solid and strong, so big and strong, but needy and weak for you all the same. It's almost too good. Heat flutters in the pit of your stomach, a direct response to the stimulation of his needy kisses. How long has it been since you kissed somebody? Warm, wet kisses send sparks running through your whole body. It feels incredible. Judging by the way Eddie's panting into your mouth, you aren't the only one feeling like this. Fuck. His voice is soft and low with want. His tongue coaxes itself between your lips, filling you with a soft heat that makes you feel weak. It still isn't enough. There's no way you could ever get enough of this, of him. Your hands slip under the hood of his jacket and find purchase in the dark tangle of hair you'd only catch a glimpse of earlier, careful not to tug the fabric down on accident in case it bothers him. Closer. You need him closer. Every kiss sears into you deliciously, his heat spreading from your lips down to your core, cutting through you like a hot knife, slicing through cheesecake. Cheesecake? What the fuck? You need more. Closer, 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 closer to drown in. My love. We should stop. I don't know about that. No, you about to come? His face is lit up with arousal and the slightest touch of embarrassment. I really think that we should. He glances sheepishly at the floor. If we go any further than this, I won't be able to, Are you... Okay, just tell me you're about to come! If you know what I mean. Oh... Yeah, that's fine! Come on, big boy! Come on, big boy! I'm ready! I can take it! The realization of what he's getting at makes your face burn. You can't resist darting your eyes self-deceive. His predicament is visible through his clothing, but the angle and the heavy fabric of his jacket unfortunately do very well at preserving his modesty. God, I really don't want to stop kissing you. Yeah, it's okay. I understand. You're definitely too old to suggest the alternative course of action that you secretly want to. He withdraws the arm that had been wrapped around your neck, allowing you to pivot slightly back into a regular sitting position. Oh, man! I thought we were gonna! I didn't want to stop either. The half of his face not hidden by the jacket is flushed with a pretty reddish glow. You wish that you could see the look on his face right now. It would probably be a good idea to change the subject. After all, he's not the only one in a dangerous position. Oh my god, we're still here! Hey, I was wondering. It seems like as obvious a question to start with as any, so can I see your face? Not an unreasonable request considering the closeness the two of you were sharing until a couple of minutes ago. My face? Sorry. He trails off, obviously finding his excusatory faculties not sufficient to provide an explanation. Nah, it's okay. Seriously, it's not a big deal. You give him what you hope is a reassuring smile. Yeah, I was just, curious, I guess. Curious? Yeah. Curious if the parts I can't see are as cute as the parts I can. You poke out your tongue, hoping to show him that it really is okay. An anxious frown on his face melts into the same warm smile of earlier. Weird guy. Weird, but you're not the type to judge. He probably has his reasons. Okay. I'm falling asleep again, aren't I? Oh no, I'm falling asleep. Oh no! Not even horny can keep me up. It feels like you pull into Oakburn just a few minutes later. Oh, never mind. Whoops. Looks like this is my stop. Oh. Damn. Time really flies. Can't believe it's been 2 hours already. Yeah. Nice company. Seems like it's raining just as heavily as ever. Good old Oakburn. Eddie exits the bus after you. He's even taller than you'd expected now that he's standing at his full height. Well, this is us. I do believe I might owe you a drink if memory serves correctly. Yeah. Sorry, I actually don't think I can do that tonight. It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I have something I have to do after all this. Something that can't wait until after you come and sink a few with me. I'm not sure if I reminded you, but I'm buying. You bat your eyelashes, hoping to peer pressure him into changing his mind, and hopefully getting him into my bed. You're just generous like that. No, I really want to, but his voice trails up into nothing, and he frowns helplessly. I'm driving. I have to drive somewhere tonight. For my side job. Your night job is driving? Are you a taxi driver? You giggle, taken aback by the idea of this cute 30-something looking guy having such a stereotypically old man-like profession. Sort of. Yeah, but not exactly. But I'll get my ass chewed out if I show up smelling like booze. Sorry. As weird as the excuse sounds, he looks like he really does mean it. Hey, it's no big deal. Besides, I know a real cute cafe right around here. I'm sure you can manage an espresso or two at the very least. No. Really? I'd love to. You're so thoughtful. You're amazing. Yeah, don't mention it. It'd be my pleasure. Why were we walking past the school? Wait, was that the school gate? I couldn't tell. Yay, a cafe! This is my secret hiding place, you know. You're a real lucky guy. It is? I sure must be. In exchange, it's only fair if this is my treat. Oh, is that how it works? Well, you're not exactly about to argue. In that case... What? Wait, what's this? What? Why is this not safe for work? Wait, how could filtered coffee be not safe for work? Sure, why not? I'll take a large cup of filter, please. No problem. Keeping it simple, eh? Yeah, pretty much. I like my coffee like how I like my men. Tall, dark, full of semen! Careful what you wish for, love. Look, I played Hazelnut Latte. I've had at least how many games have I played where someone has nut in my drink? Like at least one, which was Hazelnut Latte. How many other? We need more games where people just nut into your drink. Like it's not great in real life, but like in fiction, it's just really funny. Your stupid joke makes his face turn bright red. Oh, poor guy. When he reacts so hilariously, you just can't help but want to bully him, though. I'll bring them over when they're ready. You should, go sit down. Sure. Thanks. What a gentleman. Damn, where did he go? You take a seat at a table, look out the window. What happened to him? Unfortunately, you're far too caught up staring idly at the cars passing outside and daydreaming to notice Eddie hastily retrieving both cups and duck into the bathroom with them. Wait, no, for some undoubtedly unexplainable reason. What you don't know probably won't hurt you. He's coming into my drink, isn't he? Oh my god. Okay, let's add another tally to that, okay? One more coffee with special milk. He returns a few moments later holding out a takeaway cup in your direction. Thanks. Oh my god, he really did add his love cream in there. Don't mention it. How did you do it so fast? Drink it quickly, okay? Sure, just... Oh, God, that's good. Oh, like, really, really good. Oh, I knew I'd pay tickets. Really? Oh my god, no way. This is really happening. Holy shit. Huh? Did you do something to my drink? Did you say something? Don't worry about it. Okay, sure. Good. Huh? For some reason, his face is twisted up into a huge dopey grin as he asks, "He's that glad you're enjoying the drink? Well, that's sweet. Yeah, it's great. It's kind of thicker than usual. In a good way. It's good. Whatever they put in here really complements the usual bitterness. Here, try some." You thrust the paper cup in his direction happily. Oh god, he actually did, didn't he? Oh, come on, you can't tell me this the first time you tried your own man milk. No, oh, okay, you have lost all respect from me. If you aren't willing to drink your own man milk, are you truly a man? I mean, no thanks, I'm on a diet, see? You're on a diet? The coffee is perfect for that. What the hell? And that's why you ordered an extra large strawberry cookie frappuccino with extra whipped cream? Yeah. I'm bulking. What the fuck? Gotta eat big to get big. Right, sure. Suit yourself then. More for me! More man milk! Somehow it's the best coffee you've ever tasted. Must have been made with a lot of love. Really, a lot of... Okay, stop rubbing it in my face. I just drank his cream. Well, a deal's a deal. You sure you still want to walk me? Because I seriously don't mind if you'd rather head home and get yourself ready for work. I want to. I'm walking with you. If you really insist, you can't deny that you're glad for his company. Someone massive and thoroughly unmuggable is always a welcome companion on a dark night, but more than that, you just want to know more about this mysterious guy. Wait, so why does he only nut in the filter coffee and not in the other coffees? Why? Okay. Hey, yeah? What is it? If he's going to insist, you may as well slake your curiosity on the way. Tell me about yourself. About me? What is it you'd like to know? Yeah, for some reason your question seems to have caught him off guard. I don't know. What do you do for a living? What kind of stuff do you do for fun? That sort of thing. Well, You never have expected such a normal question to catch someone out like this. My job is, well... Hey, why don't you tell me something about you first? Oh, no way, bud. You snoozed and you lost. Get with it. I guess it's fair. I have a couple of different jobs. Sounds rough. It can be. But I guess my main one is, well, I do removals, I guess. And odd jobs. What, like man and van type of thing? That seems normal enough. Yeah, pretty much. And, for my hobbies, I like to work out. MMA, running, gym, that sort of thing. That was already pretty apparent. Or, just walk around. Just walk around? Yeah. The outside, I mean. I like to walk around. Is that weird? I don't think so. It's not like it's any worse for you than laying around watching TV or something. You're probably fine. Honestly, it's a little weird. Not in a bad way, just, he seems sensitive about it, though. Really? What's the harm in telling a little white lie every now and again? Where were you going on the bus? You got on at the same stop as me, right? Were you headed back from somewhere? I figured you'd come from work, but... Oh, did I? I hadn't even noticed. Weird thing to lie about. Is he shy all of a sudden? I was just coming back from the city. Meeting a friend. Oh, you were meeting someone in town? That makes sense. Hope they weren't a cute friend or I might get jealous. Oh, you have no idea. You've got nothing at all to be jealous about. You were only kidding around, but he sounded deadly serious. Can I have your phone number? My number? The number for my phone. Are you serious? I mean, yeah. Maybe we could hang out properly sometime when you're not working. Might even let you get me drunk. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I wish I could. I only have my work phone on me, though. I don't think that giving that out would be a good idea. Oh, right. But you can give me yours. Please. Do. Really. I'd love to have it. It doesn't sound like he's just saying it to be polite. Okay. Sure. That works. You better not lose it. I never do that, Lion. Never mind. You're surprised to realize how far the two of you have walked when your surroundings finally sink in. No. Looks like this is me. The two of you are still a couple of blocks away from your place, but you figure that it's always better to be safe than sorry. You live here? Yeah, pretty much. Thanks for walking me home. I had fun hanging out with you tonight. Call me, yeah? I like that. Hey, maybe we're lucky. They'll bring us on a second date soon? Second date? You didn't really mean to make the poor guy short circuit, but you can't help yourself. Huh? He gives you a shy smile. I hope so. You raise a hand to wave, hoping that he won't insist on walking you to your door. Thankfully, he seems to understand, nodding softly before he turns on his heel, back in the direction the two of you came from. Once you're sure he's gone, you set about making the last short leg of your journey home. Huh. I swear, I recognize some of these backgrounds. It isn't long before you're kicking off your work shoes in the entranceway and breathing in an exhausted sigh as the door clicks locked behind you. Today has been a hell of a day. Somehow you find your thoughts filled up by the sweet stranger from the bus. He was definitely a weird guy, but despite it all, there was a magnetic quality to him that you just couldn't ignore. Probably the reason for your uncharacteristically bold actions today in the first place, honestly. Something about him just draws you in. His impossibly broad frame, the devilish glint in his smile, the awkward flush that adorns his pretty face anytime the two of you so much as make eye contact. You're not sure what it is. You like everything about him so far. Daydreams of his handsome face fill your mind comfortably. You sleep better tonight than you have in a long time. It's nice to have someone to dream about. The rest of the weekend passes in the typical manner, flying by as usual in a blur of beer, pasta, and time wasting. Eddie doesn't call. You can't claim to be too surprised. Not really. He probably has better things to do than calling random people he meets on the bus after all. By the time work rolls around on Monday, you've all but forgotten about your little adventure. You kind of expected it would pan out like this, so you aren't too disappointed. It's true that he was cute, but real life isn't a dating sim. It's not like you thought you were really going to meet the guy of your dreams in some syrupy rom-com meet cute or anything. Would have been nice, though. Wait, no. That can't be... Forgetting about him on a surface level was easy enough, thanks to your boss somehow cracking the whip even harder this week than last. If this keeps up, you're not sure how long you'll be able to take it. You've been all over the place with the stress, waking up in the night because you imagined a noise outside your window. Waking up in the morning to notice that you fell asleep with the door still ajar, misplacing stuff around the house you could have sworn you left in place. It seems to get worse and worse with each day that passes, too. I forgot what was the last date. I genuinely forgot. A week has already passed by the time you see him again. It's not the date you expected, though. Not by a long shot. I'm in my bedroom. Hello? Hello? He's not just gonna... He is just gonna show up, isn't he? A shock of cold air from the wide-open window smacks you awake. You glance over at the cheap plastic clock on your nightstand. 4:04. Sleep not found. You groan. For God's sake, not again! Could have sworn that you've left more windows hanging open in the last week than you have in the rest of the multiple decades you've spent here on Earth. Shit, it's freezing in here. This new habit of yours isn't going to be good news for your heating bill. You still half dreaming as you lurch in the direction of the window, hoping to deal with the unpleasant draft as quickly as possible so that you can go back to sleep. Which is why you're surprised when it deals with itself. Ha! Hi. A low voice jolts you from the dreamy haze. Ah, fuck! Oh, this can't be happening. Oh, fuck! Don't be scared. It's just me. I came for you. Like, you wanted me to. What? Who are you? Get the fuck out of my house! I'm calling the cops! Your head whips around, hand reaching for a phone on your nightstand that you soon realize obviously isn't there anymore. You turn back around, despairing as you discover the reason why. The figure drops a squarish object to the floor before slamming his heel down on it, crushing it to smithereens. Hey! Why was my phone meaty? Sorry. I don't think I can let you do that. I'll buy you a new one later. Okay? Ah! Who the hell are you? Get out of my house! Your fingers scrabble in the dresser drawer for the knife you always kept there. Are you looking for this? Oh, great! Sorry, I kinda had to take that too, you know? Thick leather-clad fingers wrap around the flimsy metal blade, bending it past its breaking point until it snaps into two useless pieces. Huh? What do you want? Look, please just take whatever you came for and just leave me alone. I won't call the cops, I promise. Oh, don't worry. I plan to. Oh. Seeing you like this is getting me so excited. We're gonna have so much fun tonight, Lion. Oh, are we gonna play on the Switch? Jeez, I can't wait to get started. Mario Kart? It only just then occurs to you how strange it is for the burglar to be calling you by name. You. It can't be, can it? Your question is cut off abruptly by the silhouette's low apology. I'm sorry about this. Sorry? Sorry about what? Did he stab me? Holy shit, bro stabbed me! I'm still in my room somehow. Which is the first. Am I not gonna be in my room anymore? You have no idea how long has passed when you came to your senses. The first thing you notice is the cold weight of what feels like a thick metal restraint clamped ruthlessly around your neck and attached to the bed frame by way of a heavy chain. Your attempt to sit upright is stopped by the metal collar. Hey, what the hell? Hello? Oh, you're up. Good morning. The bulky silhouette from earlier stops rifling through your closet, turning on his heels to face you and bending to give you a better view of him. Hi, honey. Morning, sunshine. Eddie? Hey, Blish? He didn't forget about you. I mean, he didn't forget about you! You knew he wouldn't. After all, you two had such a special first date. Oh my god, I'm so delusional! Maybe this isn't the time to be thinking about things like that. You! What the hell? You! I knew I recognized that voice! The hell, man? Let me go! Take this thing off of me! Man, what the hell are you doing here? Hey, calm down. I can explain, okay? I doubt that very much, but... Okay, I'll bite. What the fuck is going on? Am I secretly a werewolf? Well, to be honest, I'm gonna give it to you straight. I want, well, to be your boyfriend. You want what? I want to, never mind. Forget it. I'm here for that second date you wanted to go on. How is this a date? Breaking into someone's house is not a date! Well, not usually, but, I couldn't wait. You could have called me at any time! You have my number! I mean, Christ, following you around, keeping my distance like this was just getting way too much for me. If I waited any longer, I was gonna explode. The fuck are you even talking about? Just untie me, okay? We can talk about it, okay? You can explain. Hearing any explanations this obviously deranged man has to offer is the last thing you want. We can't think of a more realistic option. I can't. Because, you'll run away, won't you? You saw my reaction! Well, it's dark, so I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't see my reaction. Well, you could just look a little lower, like just rip the blankets off of me and you'll see that I'm obviously very pricked up with my unspecified genitals. I won't run away. Liar. I know that isn't true. I mean, how could you not be scared of me right now? You're so small and weak, and now you're lying there, so helpless. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it weird. God, you don't know what you do to me. This is definitely no ordinary break-in. Look, Eddie, why don't we start over, okay? You don't have to untie me just yet. Why don't we both calm down, yeah? You know, I've got some good stuff in my dresser, like if you want, unless you already stole that along with my knife, which you so helpfully snapped in two. Just talk to me. Please. Okay. Okay. I can do that. Good. Well, I guess I should probably, explain a little. That would be a good start. To start with, I know that for you, it's only been a week since we met, but in reality, that's, well, it's not quite right. It isn't? No. We met a long time ago. Last year, actually. We did? Yeah. I mean, I know that you probably think I'm some criminal now or something, but I swear, I'm not. Well, not all the time. I do a real job on the side too, you know? Anyway, it was at work. At work? Your work or my work? Yeah. Our work. Yeah. I work downstairs. Downstairs? Wait, downstairs from me? Your eyes grow wide, realizing what he means. No way! There's no way in hell you wouldn't remember a guy like this! I'm sure I remember seeing you around the office. No, I mean, I work in the warehouse. Our hours aren't usually the same as the office staff. Not usually, anyway. But, there was one time, was some stupid fucking office party or something. I don't remember who was leaving, but a bunch of us came up to drink with you guys. Was it Christmas or something? Oh, man, I don't know. But, yeah. We only talked once. Try as you might, you're drawing a complete blank. He must be mistaking you for someone else, right? I'm sorry, that isn't ringing any bells. You're sure you got the right person? Of course I'm sure. Lion, He looks offended by the idea that he could have made a mistake. Okay, I get it. Just, so we met at an office party. Yes. You were mad drunk. Anyway, some guy you work with wouldn't leave you alone. What was his name again? Cooper or something, right? Oh, that guy, yeah. God, I hated that dude. Come to think of it, he had transferred pretty sharpish after the holidays last year. Yeah, I know. What happened to him anyway? You're better off not knowing. He wouldn't leave you alone, so you yelled at him like, "Gross! I already have a boyfriend, so just get lost already!" And then you grabbed me and you kissed me. Wait, hey, hang on! And you put your hand on me, on my my unspecified genitals? Yes! I know! Just seriously? You've got to cut down on the free booze at office parties. Anyway, you grabbed me. And you turned around and looked him dead in the eyes, and you, said that you would, that you'd think of him later when you, you know. It was the hottest thing I've ever seen in my life. Shit, I'm getting worked up just thinking about it. Nobody ever touched me like that before. Out of contempt? On my... No one touched your unspecified genitals? You know. Yes! I get it! He got mad and left, and you apologized to me and then ran off somewhere. It was real special, Lion. That was the second most romantic night of my life. After this one. Not even the last one? I wanted to get to know you more after that, but I couldn't find you anywhere. So I asked around. Found out that you work on floor 8 and where I could find you. And then, I guess I started, finding you. I see. Oh God, was this my fault? I didn't mean to start following you around or anything. God, I just like you so much. You're so sweet and special. And I know that must be special to you too, right? No, you can't just assume that, my guy. Because you don't just touch other guys like that, and you don't kiss them or call them your boyfriends. So, but it's not just because of how we met, you know. It's everything about you. The way you smell, your body, and God, just look at you with those cute little pajamas. It's already getting to me. Never mind. It's true that he's a good-looking guy, but God, this is what I get for being such a slut. What the hell do you even say to a confession like this? Seriously, this really does seem like something that would happen to me. You don't have to say anything. I know that it's hard. That's why I decided I'm gonna make it easier for you. Huh? What is that? Oh, this? Oh, it's his penis! It's nothing dangerous. Just something to help you be honest with me. Really, really honest. Hold still, okay? What the fuck? Wait, nope, stop! Why? I said Hold still. This is gonna hurt if you don't. You do as you're told, allowing him to slide the needle into the smooth curve of your thigh. Well, this is no good for a recovering addict. Sorry. Did it sting? You'll be all better in a sec. The needle withdraws a few moments later, contents deposited safely into your flesh. What did you give me? You groan in pain and apprehension. You're not exactly scared of needles, but you're far from the first in line to sign up for your annual flu shot. I told you, it's not dangerous. I don't remember what it's called. Scopola something? Sorry, I'm not good with chemical names. People usually just call it truth serum. To help you with being honest. What? I know you'd never want to lie to me, but this kind of situation must be pretty scary. I'd understand if you were freaked out. This stuff is supposed to help you relax a bit. And, there's one more effect. I think you know what I'm getting at, right? Oh no, it's an aphrodisiac, isn't it? Your face flushes with embarrassment as you understand. No way, he jabbed me with the horny. The kind of thing only exists in fiction, right? There's no way he could have. Oh, he didn't. No! I'm starting to feel hot inside. Should I? I got it. I have to. I clearly have to. I genuinely don't know what to tell you, but the sex scene took about as long as the rest of the gameplay we've had so far. Why did it take him 30 minutes to finger us? Why? But anyway, please tell me it's over. Please. God. You have no idea how many hours have passed when your consciousness resurfaces. The space on the nightstand where your alarm clock usually sits seems to have been cleared bare. For God knows what sort of fucked up reason. The heavy weight of the metal collar around your neck serves as a harsh reminder of the situation you're in, but your captor is nowhere to be seen. You're torn. Your first instinct is to feel relief. Your relationship with Eddie has been complicated so far, to put it lightly. It's nice to have a moment to yourself, a tiny amount of respite. The moment passes, as does the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. Has it really only been a few seconds? He's nowhere to be heard. You strain your ears, trying to make out any trace of footfalls, a TV, a coffee machine, anything at all. There's nothing. You're completely and utterly alone. You exhale, letting out a long sigh of exhaustion. Every part of your body hurts. The heavy weight of the collar, still wrapped around your neck, has given you an unpleasantly stiff back, on top of being cracked for an hour straight. Your stomach hurts too. For other reasons. You frown, settling into your stiffness. Eddie's apparent absence gives you no chance of any distraction from the low thrum of pain. Eddie? Still nothing. Did he really leave? Is he gone? There's no way, surely. You don't dare to hope that it's over. Not yet. He left you like this for a reason, didn't he? He's planning on coming back, isn't he? Isn't he? Surely he's coming back! He has to! A faint rustling at the front door makes you snap bolt upright, but you slump back down when you realize that it was only the mailman. Why did that disappoint you? It's because you need Eddie to come back and unlock your restraints. That's why! That's the reason. He's really not here, is he? You can only reasonably listen out for the footsteps of someone collecting the mail for a couple of minutes before you give up hope. Eddie! He wouldn't leave you like this. He wouldn't. He couldn't. You sit up again, slower this time, doing your best not to make the ache in your shoulder any worse. Okay, that's it. You bend back and stretch into a deep yawn, alleviating a little of the soreness. That's better. Okay, let's see. You're able to sit up pretty comfortably even with the collar on. The chain is short, too short to afford you the room to actually leave the bed, but not so short that you're prevented from sitting upright. God damn it, you never should have picked out this stupid bed frame. You still remember the day you chose it, the reason you picked it out of all the others. Cheeks flushed with heated embarrassment when you took it to the counter to have it rung up. As though the salesman could somehow know that you were already fantasizing about tying a cute guy to the cold metal and hard wood and have your way with him. To think that these severe metal and solid oak you chose would end up being your own cage after all. You curse your own pervertedness a little. You really had to bolt it to the wall too, didn't you? Now that you think about it, a bed frame like this is basically an invitation to get yourself chained to it. You're not bringing it when you move. If you get the chance. A doubtful little job right at the bottom of your own mind, exactly where you wanted to ignore. Jab or job? No. You can't afford to panic now. When you move, which you will, all you have to do is play this smart. Eddie will come back, and when he does, you glance around your bedroom, eyes lingering on the violated dresser drawer left yawning open. If only you'd hidden that knife more carefully, you wouldn't even be in this position. There's no point in crying over spilt milk. Is there anything else around here that you could use? You can still reach the dresser if you stretch. Let's take a look inside. Damn it! There's nothing here that seems like it could help you get free. Just an assortment of bisexual sex toys. You saw all this. Oh my god, my lube! It's extra slimy! You can't really say you're all that surprised. Eddie is as meticulous as you give him credit for. Yank? Tugging at the chain of your collar only serves to make it clink annoyingly against the metal bed frame. He's been too careful. Too careful to give you a chance. You grow tired of the metallic clanking and scraping after a few more minutes of uselessly trying to shake yourself free, slumping back down against the pillows. Give it up. This isn't going to happen. God, how could you have been so stupid? You knew that leaving a spare key out in this day and age was practically asking for trouble. This would never have happened if you just... Who are you kidding? You can't seriously be blaming yourself right now. Seriously? No, it's all his fault. Even if you're the one who left the key out, even if you're the one who somehow didn't even notice yourself being stalked for months on end, even if... It's not your fault, is it? It can't be. Can it? Can it? 1,000 thoughts swirl around your mind, guilt and blame entwining themselves amongst the intense fear you're feeling. No. This isn't useful or productive right now. You have to focus on how to get free. Being left alone with your thoughts like this isn't helping. Fuck. Think! I thought myself to sleep! I used too much brain power! You think and think. Oh god, I'm falling back asleep! Oh my god, I think thinking is a little too tiring for me. Oh my god, okay, I get it, I'm thinking! Oh my god, I'm falling back unconscious! What the fuck? There's nothing. All that for nothing! You didn't leave a single thing you could use to get out of here! Nothing sharp to the padlock, nothing heavy to defend yourself with, no phone to call for help. You're trapped here, completely defenseless. You could use your DS! Or whatever game console that was! Wet, hopeless tears begin to swell in your eyes. It's no good. This is it. Completely at his mercy, if and when he ever decides to come back for you. Eddie! You call out one last time. It's a quiet, insincere plea, like your voice knew to give up before your heart did. Oh, where did he go? He wouldn't leave you like this, would he? Even if he did, someone would notice you're gone. Right? You're not scheduled for any actually important meetings until Thursday, nearly a week from now. Damn it! But surely the neighbors would pay you absolutely no attention no matter what, exactly as you've been mutually doing since the day you moved in here. There has to be someone. There has to be, right? He's the only one. The only one that knows where you are. The only one that's coming to save you. I could kick the neighbor's wall! Eddie, your voice practically drops to a whisper at the moment you resign yourself to your fate. And you break. Eddie! Hot, choking tears begin to stream down your face. You live in an apartment complex! Surely you could be a nuisance to either the neighbor below you or to, next to your bedroom! Hey, come back! Eddie, please, You plead as loudly as you can, managed through the snivels and sobs, voice raspy and raw from crying for what feels like hours by now. Is he ever coming back? Eddie! Ah! Man, it's useless. He's gone. He's gone, and he left you all alone. You're not sure how many hours pass when your eyes finally dry up. Your cheeks, my cheeks and nose are now red and raw and burning, and your throat feels like you swallow a ball of barbed wire. You don't feel any better than earlier. You've just run out of tears to cry. You've run out of everything. The only thing left to do is to lay here and wait. Wait for your body to give up and die. Laying here all alone. Wait for him to come back and use you however he likes. Which one will be worse? You don't want to answer that question. You already know the answer you'd give. Cry, think about Eddie. I think about Eddie. He was so crude, but at the same time, there was a delicacy to his actions. The way he touched you, clumsily, but at the same time, like he was scared you might break. Handling you the way he'd handle something precious. You think back, trying to recall the night that the two of you first met. Really first met. No matter how hard you try, your memories of the party are way too vague and disjointed to make sense of. You don't remember much about what happened. Only that you had woken up the next morning with a killer hangover and an unexplainable self-satisfied grin plastered across your face, left over from the night before. You flush with new embarrassment recalling the events as Eddie had recounted them. Are you seriously the kind of person who does stuff like that? Apparently. No matter how much you might have had to drink. Full stop. That sounds like a flat-out dangerous thing to do. Dangerous. You groan. Yeah, real dangerous. Better be careful next time, lest you grope the wrong unsuspecting victim and win yourself a big bad stalker. Well, knowing me, it's gonna happen again. He really likes you a lot, doesn't he? There's something kinda weirdly sweet about it. He must be really starting to go crazy, thinking things like that. You better do something to take your mind off of things fast before you lose it for real. I'm not going to bother with the not safe for work anymore. I went through an hour of just getting fingered. I don't want to go through another hour of jerking it. No, I'm going to sleep. You close your eyes, slumping down into the bedding. It doesn't take long for you to tumble back into a blanket of dreamless sleep. You good? Why are you groaning again? Hello? Who? Where? Okay, clearly it's somewhere in the room. The world that fades into view is unfortunately the same strange one you left here. You're equal parts scared and relieved to meet eyes with the now familiar face looming over you.
Prick!
Good. You're up. 5 more minutes. Hey, come on. You groan sleepily. Reality starting to set in for real. Hope you had a happy dream. I didn't dream about anything. Oh. Well, that's better than a nightmare, at least.
What kind of small talk is this?
Yeah, guess so.
What?
Sorry, you look so cute and sleepy and soft. I keep forgetting to finish my sentences. I really should've.
What do you want? What do you want, you strange man? How is your mouth doing that?
Left you to sleep a little longer, It would have sounded sweet if you weren't acutely aware of exactly what he was implying.
No, you shouldn't have.
Aw, but
Please don't tell me any more. I'm already bored of it.
you must have been pretty lonely, huh? I heard you crying. God, it was so hot, you have no idea. You would never dream of admitting it, but he's right. You were. Yeah, I suppose so. Frickin' weirdo. Really? You really missed me. I'm not sure I go that far. Nah, Lion. I knew you wouldn't be mad at me. 'Cause you understand me, don't you?
Because apparently MC is frickin' delusional.
You understand why I have to do this.
That's not true.
Come on, you don't have to hold back. Makes me really happy that you're so understanding. Because you love me a lot, don't you? You did miss me, right? I saw how happy you were when you saw me when you woke up.
It's true that you were relieved in a way, but,
I'm glad you missed me. 'Cause I missed you too.
You're not quite sure about anything right now, but, well, what the fuck? Why is this playing right now? Why? Maybe you really lost it because he isn't even wrong. Somehow. Oh my god, the slow fade to black. Yeah, sure, give it to me.
Say, you want to smoke? Thanks, I could do with one. His brand of choice looks to be a little harsher than your usual preference, but right now you're glad for the extra nicotine and the minute act of chivalry. Your own pack had been left untouched in the nightstand, but you'd been too stressed out to even remember to have one before falling asleep. You sure you're alright with these? I know that you don't normally smoke reds, but thanks, I'd like to try one. Huh. This brand reminds me of stealing my uncle's cigs as a kid. I'd always get a coughing fit from how strong they are, but beggars can be choosers. Your uncle? Not the most flattering comparison, perhaps. I meant it in a nostalgic way. Oh, right. Because I'm only just nearly 30, you know. That's barely even 3 decades old.
Yeah, Unc.
Your uncle is probably at least a bit older than me. Right?
Clearly he did not take that reference well. Yes, idiot. Like twice your age.
They're just nostalgic for me is all.
You can unclench your booty. Took him so long to unclench.
Oh, that's good.
How old exactly does he think that you are? Huh? Huh? You must be hungry by now, right? Oh my god! Okay, I like the animation, but... Okay, you resist the urge to comment. It's already getting to be light outside. I guess so. How long was I asleep exactly anyway? Oh, right. I forgot you don't have a clock anymore. I didn't want you getting worried about the time, see? Can I have it back? Nope. But don't worry. You can just ask me. Why not? Not like it would actually provide much utility by way of a weapon. Don't worry about it. Just trust me. That sounds like the worst possible thing you could do. But you don't really suppose you're going to have a say in the matter. Oh, don't give me that face. Fine, fine. I guess I can at least tell you that it's already Sunday. You let me starving for days? It's already been a whole day! Is that a good or a bad thing? Right. Time really flies. Not what you meant, but... Not much one for cooking, but... Maybe I can figure out that filter coffee machine of yours at least. Sound good? It does. That, sounds great, actually. Yeah? Great. Let me go take a look. My guy, at least order takeout. You can, just wait here, I guess. That, I guess so, yeah. Also, now that you mention it. You mentioned it, you mean? Or whatever. Well, you've been a good sport for me. If you promise you won't try anything funny, I've actually got a proposition for you. Huh? You have a terrible feeling about this. Yes? Have you ever had a pet, Lion? Why you look at me like that? Why? He cuts you off before you get the chance to answer. Actually, I know that you haven't. Sorry, I don't know why I asked. How? Anyway, you know about them, right? I know about pets? Yeah? Good. Where are you going with this? Don't rush me, fuck! I'm trying to word it right. Well. Oh, just spit it out, you loser! Not that you'd ever entertain the idea of saying yes to whatever ridiculous thing he's about to offer you, but you'd at least know. Well, I can't keep you here forever, you know? All tied up like this at home. Not that you don't look really fucking hot like that, but... It's not gonna work, you know? Where's he going with this exactly? Eddie, just spit it out! Just ask! The worst I can say is no. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Well, I was thinking. You can't stay here forever, you know? I know! I can't let you run away and get lost either. There's so many dangerous things out there, and you're so small and weak. What the hell? Maybe compared to him, but almost anyone would be. Sorry, didn't mean to be a dick about it. But I worry about you. What if I lose you? The bad feeling is only getting worse with every new line of exposition. I could never let that happen to you. So, what if there could be a way that I could always know where you are, even if you're outside? You want to put a tracker on my phone or something? I mean, that's actually a pretty normal thing to do nowadays, you know? You hardly relish the idea, but doesn't sound terrible in exchange for your freedom back. I guess you did say you'd buy me a new one, right? Right. Your phone. No, you're not. Thing about phones is, well, what if it gets lost? Damaged? What if it gets thrown away? How about something a little safer than a phone? You wouldn't mind, would you? You're not serious. I'm totally serious. You might not believe me because I fucked with you earlier, but this is totally real. Inside it, there is a microchip, like the kind people put in their pets. If you let me put one inside you, I won't have to keep you all cooped up in our bedroom forever. You mean my bedroom? You don't pay rent! Our? Seriously? so you can track me anywhere I go. No, wait, that's awful! It's not dangerous, I promise. But it'll make your life a whole lot easier if you play nice and cooperate. You can't seriously think I would consider this, can you? Well, it's true that it isn't ideal. In an ideal world, I'd never have to let you out of my sight. Ever. But this is the next best thing. If you let me put it in, I'll unchain you right now. And I won't make you wear the thing again. Not unless you want to. All you have to do is say yes. It's not dangerous, I promise. But you'll... Yeah, fuck it. Is this a trick question? He'd really let you go. If he's telling the truth, the stakes aren't small, but frankly, you don't seem like you have many other options to turn to. Not anymore, at least. Could this be... Is it a bargain worth taking? The weight of the heavy collar will be nice to be rid of, not to mention everything else. But the idea of intentionally handing over first-class stalking privileges to a guy like this feels like one of the stupidest things you could possibly do. Maybe you could accept it for now and then. Before you answer, just know that this one isn't a regular RFID chip. It comes with, insurance. Why do you have to make it worse as we go on? Not that I think you'd ever try anything funny, but, missing a bit of trying to take it out will, well, how should I put this? Like, it will literally make your head blow up. I'm calling your bluff. You ever seen scanners? What, is that supposed to be scanners? The fuck? Yeah, sorry. We use them sometimes in my night job. It's kind of barbaric, but if it works, it works. The hell? The kind of thing really exists? I know, right? Sounds like some ridiculous contraption made up by a flimsy excuse for an author to fill up an obvious potential plot hole, but it's a real thing. Can we not do this? Like a tracking microchip is good enough. Like, we did not need this exposition. Damn. Who knew? Really does sound like that. I sure hope I never have the misfortune of reading anything written by such a talentless hack who put us through an hour of being fingered in the butt. Yeah, tell me about it. Well, now that we've got that cleared up, what'll it be? Sure. Okay. Seriously? Huh. I knew you'd understand. I'm so relieved. Don't get the wrong idea. I only said yes so that you'd agree to untie me, so... Right, sure. Because you're totally not in love with me at all, right? That's right. It's still way too early for this to even be Stockholm Syndrome, so you must really be serious. No, I can't tell if MC is, like, delusional or if bro's a tsundere. I genuinely don't... Okay, I'm going to place my bets on delusional. I'm really happy. I think you're getting a little carried away. What the fuck? Let's get it over with then. Okay. What kind of expression is that? Oh my god, the fades and blacks take forever. Okay, come on. Why did we fade back here? Why are we fading back? Is that it? Yep, all done. You were so brave for me. Oh, it's not like I'm into needles or something. Also, I wouldn't have hated it if you cry a little. Truthfully, it didn't hurt much at all. For something that you're already sure is going to change your life in ways you can't even imagine it, didn't hurt at all. Really, the shot that sealed your fate just felt like a flu shot. What a pity that this one doesn't seem like it was another bluff. It didn't hurt, so, when do your cheeks feel wet? Aw. Hey, don't cry. I take it back, jeez. Aw, shh. My poor little baby. I really love your crying face. Oh, don't look at me like that. This is gonna make everything so much easier. I promise. He isn't even trying to hide the condescension in his voice. If you say so. Come here. Aw, there. Hey, don't cry. Don't cry. It's gonna be alright, baby. Somehow, you believe it. You couldn't explain it if you tried, but he's right. Despite everything, he's right. It's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. Okay. A year later. Okay. Nice kitchen. Yeah? Hey, didn't expect you up at this time. Didn't wake you coming home, did I? Couldn't sleep. Good day at work? Of course. Every day is a good day when I get to come home to the cutest little thing in the whole damn world. Sounds a little easy to please if you ask me. Want a cup? It's still real hot. Sure, thanks. How was your day? Nothing crazy. Did some laundry, washed my hair. Oh, and I got a Briscoe discount when I was at the supermarket. I was thinking of doing it Julia Child style, with those yellow carrots you like. Okay. It's great, love. You could tell that the uneventful recount went in one ear and out the other, but you don't mind. Your husband works hard for the two of you, so you can't be mad if he's a little out of it after a long night shift. After you took an extended leave of absence to focus on your writing late last year, he's had to provide for the both of you. Luckily, he's a generous guy. Anyone would think that your decades early retirement was his idea. The lease is in his name now, so he handles most of the financial stuff anyway. This seems like the recipe for disaster. Your landlord had actually been thrilled to be approached about the transfer. Who would ever think to question a shotgun marriage when the groom in question is willing and able to pay back all the arrears apparently accrued by his deadbeat spouse and then some? Honestly, it seems like just what you needed. You're free to use the money in your shared account too, naturally. Providing it's for the good of the household and carefully accounted for. Don't forget to grab the receipt. You're looking cuter by the day lately, honey. Have you been doing those home workouts again? Yeah. He's so observant that it still takes you aback sometimes. Good work. I'm proud of you. Think you can beat me in an arm wrestle yet? It'll make it worth your while. Shut up, you idiot! Don't be stupid. Oh, I'm dead serious. Better watch my shit or else my big, strong spouse might start showing me who's the real boss around here, huh? Oh, come here. Don't be a pussy. You roll your eyes. It's already obvious to both of you that you don't have a shot in hell, but he can be such a little kid sometimes. Fine, one round. You absolute abominable man-child. Sweet. Get ready to eat shit. Predictably, his enormous hand slams yours down onto the table within 2 seconds flat. I have a feeling this is not exactly that great of a relationship. He doesn't release it though, holding your smaller digits down, clamped to the table afterwards. You couldn't consider letting me win? Really? Nuh-uh, baby. Gotta worry about my pride. How am I gonna be your man if I can't even beat you in an arm wrestle, Since when is that a rule? Since always. Anyway, what's my prize? Who said anything about a prize? Oh, I think we had an agreement in place.
First I'm hearing of it.
Nah, come on. We totally did. Why don't you refresh me on that? Nope. I'm not going to bother. I don't want to bother with a not safe for work in this game. I'm not going through an hour of going down on him. Well, if you want. I was gonna say that we can watch anything you want, the whole entire world, even if I personally think it's something super boring and lame, so... What the fuck? Uh-huh. Is that so? And that couldn't possibly be a biased prize offering designated to cater to a contestant who categorically only likes to watch incredibly boring and lame stuff? Not at all. Why do I feel like this contest was rigged? Beats me. Okay, sure. That doesn't sound too terribly unfair. Alright. Oh, we can finally see his face! Undiscovered vehicle schematics of the ancient Egyptians iceberg, part 47.5. The surprising secrets of the extremely detailed ancient lost car schematics. Here we go. That's not a thing! Oh, sweet. And look, now we have even more statistics and maps and incomprehensible pictures of mysterious vehicles. I have a feeling that the dev really does not like video essays. I'm sure it'll be amazingly soporific. You know it, babe. That's the spirit. Well, it was a sort of a compliment. In the sense that you know you're always in for a good nap curling up on his chest when he watches these atrocious infodumps. You spoil me. Well, I'm glad you seem to think so. I love you so much. Love you too, idiot. You could say it without forcing me to arm wrestle first, you know? I mean, for starters, you raised your left hand and waggled the modestly adorned ring finger in his dumbstruck face. Huh? You really married down in the intelligence department, it seems. That's alright, though. He has other talents. Oh, yeah, you're right. Jeez, you are so kind to me. If you ever divorce me, I'll kill you and myself right away. I promise. What the fuck? You need to not say stuff like that out loud. Sorry. I didn't mean it. I should hope not. Okay. Well, it's okay, 'cause it'll never happen, right? Oh my god. Of course it won't, idiot. Man, it's a good thing you're pretty. Aw. You really think I'm pretty? How did I ever get this lucky? He might be the weirdest guy you've ever met, but you ask yourself the same question sometimes. Okay. The slow fades are not great. Oh, neat. Love end. Yippee! Anyway, that was Incursion. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do want to play this for yourselves, the link to the game will be in the description below. And I will have to admit, this game has a lot of pacing issues. Like, it wasn't so bad at the very beginning, but after a whole hour of getting finger blast, like, I couldn't help but notice just how much the game dragged on all of the scenes. It just kept repeating certain lines over and over, and I honestly did get bored reading through it. Like, it could have definitely been trimmed down and would have been a much better story for it, genuinely. But like, do let me know what you guys think in the comments below. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the day, and as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.